One of the most frustrating moments in this hobby is when your tank starts looking worse right after you set it up. And in most cases, this is completely normal. Want a chance to win a $50 Waterbox gift card? Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Later in this video, we'll drop a keyword, leave it in the comments to enter. One winner will be randomly selected in 1 week. In the beginning, everything appears clean and clear, but that's only because the system hasn't developed biologically yet. At this stage, your tank is essentially sterile. There's no established balance between beneficial bacteria, nutrients, and the organisms that naturally control algae. As the system begins to mature, different types of algae and microorganisms will appear in stages. While this can be frustrating, it is a normal and necessary part of building a stable aquarium. The first stage most hobbyists encounter is diatoms, which typically show up within the first few weeks. This appears as a light brown dusting on the sand, rock, and even the glass. Diatoms feed on the silicates that are naturally present in new systems, and while they don't look great, they are actually one of the healthiest signs that your tank is progressing through the cycle. The good news is that this stage is usually temporary. As long as your aquarium is cycled, to manage it, you can begin introducing a small, appropriate cleanup crew, especially snails like Trochus, Necarius, and Ceres that will graze on these surfaces. As the tank continues to mature over the next couple weeks, you'll likely start to see green algae forming on the glass and rocks. This stage often requires more frequent cleaning of the viewing panels, but again, it is a sign that your tank is developing. At this point, you can gradually expand your cleanup crew to include additional algae grazers that match your tank size. It's important not to overstock your cleanup crew too early. Adding too many can lead to starvation once the initial algae subsides. This is also where maintaining proper lighting becomes critical. Keeping a short photo period and avoiding overly intense lighting in the early stages will help prevent excess algae growth. After this, many tanks enter what's commonly called the ugly phase. This is when you start to see a mix of different algae types. This stage can vary widely depending on the system, but it often feels like the tank is getting worse rather than better. In reality, this is a system working through competing organisms as it tries to establish long-term stability. This is also the point where many hobbyists make mistakes by reacting too aggressively. Constantly changing water chemistry, overusing additives, or making frequent adjustments to lighting and flow can actually slow down the natural process. Instead, the focus should be on stability. Continue with regular maintenance, make sure you're not overfeeding, and avoid chasing perfect numbers. Stability over time is far more important than hitting exact parameter targets every day. There are, however, smart ways to minimize the severity of this phase. Ensuring proper water flow is one of the most effective tools. Good circulation helps prevent detritus from settling and reduces the likelihood of problem algae taking hold in dead spots. Maintaining a balanced nutrient level is equally important. Both zero nutrients and excessive nutrients can lead to issues. Using chemical filtration such as activated carbon and phosphate media can help remove dissolved organics, improve water clarity, and reduce algae, while mechanical filtration such as filter socks and a protein skimmer helps export waste before it breaks down. Drop the word algae in the comments below for your chance to win a $50 Waterbox gift card. Another important factor is timing and balance when adding livestock. Introducing a well-planned cleanup crew early and gradually increasing it as the tank matures can make a significant difference in how severe the ugly phase becomes. It's important to understand while you can reduce and manage these stages, you can't completely avoid them. And trying to do so often leads to more problems. This phase is part of your tank developing a biological diversity and stability it needs long term. Think of it as the system finding balance, even if it doesn't look good in the process. There are times when intervention is necessary. If you see excessive, fast-spreading algae that is overtaking the tank, or if livestock appears stressed, it may indicate an imbalance that needs to be addressed. But those situations are typically tied to underlying issues like overfeeding, poor flow, or inconsistent maintenance, not just the natural process of a new aquarium. Every successful established aquarium has gone through these stages. If your tank looks worse right now, it doesn't mean something is wrong. It usually means your tank is doing exactly what it's supposed to. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications as we're dropping new videos like this every week.